What do you get when you combine a 7-foot-tall Serbian with a photographic memory for basketball plays? The answer is none other than Nikola Jokic, star center of the Denver Nuggets and one of the most fascinating players in the NBA. In this video, we'll break down Jokic's all-around skill set, focusing heavily on his incredible ability to read the game and make smart decisions on the court. And make sure you stay tuned to the end, where we'll open up the Joker's bag of playmaking tricks. We'll talk about the 5 different types of ingenious passes in the Jokic arsenal that definitely put him in the conversation as the greatest big man playmaker of all time. But first things first, let's get something straight. If you don't already know who Jokic is, then you're definitely missing out on one of the most exciting players to ever grace the NBA court. This Serbian superstar is a beast on the court, and he's been lighting up the league with his unparalleled basketball genius, unstoppable moves, and breathtaking versatility. He's often referred to as the Joker because of his playful demeanor and quirky personality off the court. But on the court, he's all business. Jokic is widely regarded as one of the best all-around players in the league. And in this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at what exactly it is about his game that makes him so special. So to kick things off, let's talk about Jokic's incredible rise to stardom. When he was drafted in the second round of the 2014 NBA draft, many people had never even heard of him. But Jokic quickly proved that he was a force to be reckoned with and earned a spot on the Denver Nuggets starting 5. From there, Jokic's career has only continued to skyrocket. He quickly became one of the most dominant big men in the league and was named to the All-Rookie First Team in 2016. He had his big breakout season in 2018 and started the playoffs with a bang, becoming the 4th player in NBA history to record a 30-point triple-double in his playoff debut, and the first since LeBron in 2006. And by 2019, he was named to his first All-NBA First Team and All-Star appearances. But Jokic's accomplishments didn't stop there. In 2020, he led the Denver Nuggets to their first Western Conference Finals appearance in over a decade. And if that wasn't impressive enough, Jokic followed it up with an even more incredible feat. In 2021, he was named the NBA MVP, becoming the first center to win the award since Shaq in 2000, and the 6th international player in NBA history to receive that honor. He finished the season with an average of 26.4 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 8.3 assists per game. But what's perhaps most impressive about Jokic's accomplishments since coming into the NBA is the way he's done it all with such humility and grace. He's not a flashy player who cares about personal accolades or stats. He's a team player who cares about winning and making his teammates better. And because of that, he's become one of the most beloved players in the league. But don't think for a second that his kind and friendly nature makes him any less of a threat. In fact, this is one player who you definitely don't want to match up against. Standing at nearly 7 feet tall and weighing in at over 284 pounds, he's an absolute giant on the court. And he uses that size to his advantage on defense, making it nearly impossible for opposing players to get past him. His long arms and quick reflexes make it difficult for even the most skilled players to get a shot off over him. But Jokic's defensive skills go far beyond his size. He's also incredibly smart and strategic when it comes to defending the court. He has an innate ability to read his opponent's moves and anticipate their next steps, which allows him to cut off passing lanes, block shots, and grab rebounds with ease. One of the most impressive things about Jokic's defense is his ability to move quickly and efficiently around the court. Despite his size, he's incredibly agile and has lightning-fast reflexes, which means he can move quickly to wherever he needs to be on the court in order to shut down his opponents. And because he's so quick and so smart, he's able to make it difficult for opponents to get any kind of shot off, whether they're driving to the basket or taking a shot from beyond the arc. But perhaps the most impressive thing about Jokic's defense is his ability to stay cool and collected under pressure. He never gets rattled or flustered, even when the game's on the line and the pressure is at its highest. He's always focused, always in control, and always ready to do whatever it takes to shut down his opponents and secure a win for his team. However, Jokic is not just another defensive big man in the league. He's also a rare breed of player who possesses the ability to play the game with the mind of a point guard, the vision of a shooting guard, and the finesse of a skilled forward. Jokic is also a master at reading the game and making smart decisions on the fly. He's not afraid to take risks, and he's always looking for ways to create opportunities for himself and his teammates. Whether he's dropping dimes from the high post, dominating the paint, or simply outsmarting defenders with his footwork and court vision, Jokic always seems to be one step ahead of everyone else on the court. The man's basketball IQ is seriously off the charts, allowing him to read and react to any defensive scheme thrown his way. He has an uncanny ability to see the floor, anticipate the movement of his teammates and opponents, and make split-second decisions that lead to jaw-dropping passes, steals, and game-changing plays. But what sets Jokic apart from other playmakers is his ability to do all of this as a big man. Although Jokic is not your typical oversized point guard, nor is he your typical center. He has the size and strength to dominate in the paint and grab rebounds at an elite level. But he also has the ball handling skills and shooting touch of a guard, making him a true nightmare for any defender trying to stop him. Jokic can score on you from almost anywhere on the court, in so many different ways at tough angles. He has an arsenal of deadly moves that make it nearly impossible for any defender to stop him. He's got a jumper that's silky smooth, a post game that's straight out of the textbooks, and a finishing ability at the rim that's downright unstoppable. But what's perhaps most impressive about Jokic's scoring ability is the way he can do it while also making his teammates better. He's not a selfish scorer who only cares about putting up points. He's a team player who understands that his scoring ability is just one part of the puzzle. And because of that, he's able to create opportunities for his teammates that other scorers might miss. In fact, Jokic's ability to distribute the ball is perhaps the best example of his basketball IQ. Jokic is often compared to some of the greatest passing big men in NBA history, including Arvydas Sabonis, Vlade Divac, and Bill Walton. But what sets him apart from these players is his ability to not only make great passes, but to make them from anywhere on the court. Jokic is a master at finding open teammates, even when he's surrounded by defenders. And he's equally comfortable passing out of the post, hitting cutters from the high post, or finding shooters on the perimeter. And he does it all with incredible accuracy and touch. Jokic's passes seem to defy the laws of physics at times, as he somehow manages to get the ball through impossibly tight spaces. But Jokic's passing isn't just impressive because of its accuracy or its creativity. What makes it truly special is the way it opens up the game for his teammates. Jokic's ability to read the defense and find the open man means that his teammates are always in a position to score. And when they do, it's often because Jokic has made a perfectly timed and perfectly placed pass that puts them in the best possible position to succeed. Now, let's take a second to open up the Joker's bag of tricks and analyze the 5 main types of passes in his arsenal to see if he is in fact the most versatile big man passer of all time. First, he loves to fool the entire defense with his dynamic no-look passes. In fact, no-look passes are a staple in Jokic's game. He's able to make pinpoint passes to his teammates without even looking at them. It's a move that requires a lot of trust and precision, and Jokic has perfected it. His no-look passes often catch the defense off guard, resulting in easy baskets for his teammates. And Jokic's touch passes are also a thing of beauty. He's able to make pinpoint passes across the court with just a flick of the wrist. His tip passes often lead to wide open looks and fast break opportunities for his team, which can be a huge advantage in any game. Jokic also has a knack for finding open shooters on the perimeter. He's able to thread the needle with passes to the corner for open three-pointers. It's a play that's become a staple of the Denver Nuggets offensive scheme. Jokic is also a master at hitting his teammates right on the money with passes during transition. He's able to make quick decisions and find open men on the break. His transition passes often lead to easy scoring opportunities, and the defense rarely has time to react. And finally, Jokic's full-court passes are also a sight to behold. He's able to make accurate passes from one end of the court to the other. He can drop the ball right over the shoulder of a teammate while he's running full stride, leading him to catch the ball in the perfect scoring position, much like a quarterback. So no matter where you want to rank him on the all-time playmaking list, there's no denying that Nikola Jokic is one of the greatest passers in NBA history. His skill, instincts, and court vision are truly remarkable, and it's no surprise that he's often referred to as the Joker. So overall, Nikola Jokic is a rare talent in the NBA, and his incredible basketball IQ is the main attribute that sets him apart from many other players. His ability to read the game, make smart decisions, and find open teammates is unmatched, and it's a big reason why he's considered one of the best players in the league today. So if you're looking for the perfect NBA success story, look no further than Nikola Jokic. This guy has accomplished more in his few short years in the league than many players do in their entire careers. And with his talent, work ethic, and dedication to the game, there's no telling what he'll accomplish next.